It is Saturday. Hope everybody's having a good weekend, and we are back. And got a little rain last night, a little bit of a drizzle, nothing too heavy, but just enough to kind of keep the dust down on this job over here. So just got the Mini, put some grease in the bearings on little Munchie, checked the oil, just did a few checks on everything, and we're ready to rock and roll back out here on this underbrushing job around this timber. So I'm hopeful to get most of this done today. I'm not gonna, if I don't get everything done, that's fine, because I'm gonna pick the machine up on Monday anyway. I wasn't planning on taking it out of here today regardless. So if we have to finish up a few things on Monday, no big deal. But if I do have to do anything on Monday, I'll just combine it into this video Saturday and Monday as well. So I had about 6 hours of footage from yesterday, so that'll be its own video. So we'll just combine everything together and finish out this project on one video and see what it looks like when it's done. So let's take a look at what we got to finish today, or try to get done today, and get started. All right, got the Mini, and we were out here yesterday doing the inside, and I got pretty much this whole right side done except for this little corner. And I didn't get this corner because my truck was parked right here, so I made sure to park it out of the way today. So we'll finish up around this little corner here, and then we got to go do the left side. There's a ditch over there, but there's just enough room for me to sit up on the high side, work that left side, and then we got to go around and finish up what's a little bit in the back there. So put a good sharpen on the teeth yesterday afternoon before I left, so they're nice, good and sharp. Got a nice razor edge on them, so should cut pretty good today. So this little corner here is pretty tight, but we'll get what we can of it and get this stuff down and see what else we get done today. So let's get started. right side line. If you were looking at it from the street, it would be the right side. And it is, this side's definitely more overgrown than the other side. A lot of big wax myrtles over here. Good bit of gum trees as well. A lot more vines too. Oh, there goes the top. She's super tight in here trying to work in around these pine trees. It's just a little bit nutty. Little bit nutty. I'm not gonna lie, I don't consider myself the best operator in the world, but you definitely have to know what you're doing when you mulch with an excavator around this timber like this, trying to work these tight areas. You definitely need to know what you're doing. It's very technical. Very, very technical. You have to use the swing boom a lot. Change your angle like this. One nice thing about this excavator is I can use the boom and I can move this material around. Come on, let's go. Excuse me, with the skid steer you cannot do that. So if like this top were to fall somewhere where I couldn't get to it with the skid steer, I gotta go get it by hand. But now I've got, well, the excavator, I can actually grab it and kind of move it around and manipulate it, pull it, drag it, bring it towards me. I got a lot more options, basically. Trying to get it to suck. There we go. Come on. I can go right there. I got a pine tree right there to my right. So here's where the swing boom comes in handy. I'm gonna swing over like this. You guys can't see that. There you go. So drag that stuff out of there like that. That top. Try to bring that back over here so I can finish grinding it up a little bit. That looks pretty good. Now we're going to try to swing the other way. Like so. Try to get some of this stuff over here. Not sure I can reach those two little trees. That's a top right there, and I don't know if can I get that one? It's wrapped up around that other pine. Come here. Oh, I got you. Alright, doggone it. Alright, I'm gonna see. Let's see if I can't swing the boom over this way and get this other gum tree. Alright, let's see. I think we got it. Oh yeah, we got it. big chunk of wax myrtle down here at the bottom we got to grind up. I turn on the GoPro and a tree hits the machine. That wasn't a very big one, but still, you guys show up and bad things start happening. I don't know what it is. I turn on the GoPro in the machine and stuff just goes to crap. You guys are like bad luck or something, I don't know. So now we gotta go a little bit the other way here. Woo! Around we go. Grind up right, everybody, that is the job. Got all that mulched out, opened up, and underbrushed out. And so yeah, that looks good. Perfect job for the Mini. You can see again how tight it was in here with all the trees and everything. I mean, it's just super tight in here between all this stuff. Like, there's just so many areas in here, like between those trees right there and in all these little areas right here, you know, that area. There's just, I mean, there are some areas like this right here I would have been able to get with the skid steer, but they were few and far between. So this ended up turning out really well with the Mini. These kinds of jobs right here, as long as they're not like, now you wouldn't want to do 50 acres of something like this big, but you know, this little, whatever this is right here, you know, half acre or so ish, is perfect for the Mini. Perfect work for the Mini to kind of come in here and just open this up and underbrush it out, and all this stuff will start to decompose. It's still got plenty of shade, so it's going to hold the moisture really well. And we're going into our winter months where when it does rain, it'll stay a lot cooler, and this will stay wet, and it'll just break down over the entire winter and turn into a nice bed of mulch. And then come spring, it's probably going to start germinating back some of the gum trees and other little weeds and stuff. But if you keep it sprayed down or maintained, it should be turned into a nice little area. And then you'll have, if you keep these pine trees, if you keep these pine trees, the pine needles will fall and kind of just lay a nice bed of pine needles all through here, and it'll be real nice. So it looks a little rough now, but it'll settle out. All this stuff will turn brown and rot down, and then the pine straw will fall, and it'll look like a little park in here. So it turned out well. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I like to film these little videos because it's a really good example of what you can do, you know, the perfect job for a Mini. The Mini has its place, and this is definitely one of them in my, you know, this is why I have the Mini, is for jobs like this. It is perfect for doing stuff like this, and I kind of figured that out after I got it and started using it. I didn't really expect to use it on jobs like this, and then I kind of used it on one, and I was like, man, this thing's way better than the skid steer, and it worked out perfect. So this looks nice. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. More stuff to come. I'm gonna get the Mini out of here today. We're gonna go pick up the skid steer. It's finally ready, and all its stuff, alternator and sensors fixed, and got a 1,000-hour service. So we're gonna drop off the Mini, pick up the skid steer, because we got some work to do with it. I got a lot of work to do with it, so stay tuned for that. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye, everybody.